Good evening, everyone. My name is Cam Smith, and it is truly my honor to introduce tonight's special guest. Now, before I tell you who this man is and what he's accomplished, I want to take you back 15 years ago to Lifetime Fitness. I'm a little 9-year-old kid, Saturday afternoon, pick up basketball, 5-on-5, full court, everyone's running around, and I am completely gassed. I've paid my little $10 entry fee to get in as a guest, and I have no money left over for snacks. Just sitting there, worn out, trying to catch my breath, waiting on my mom to come pick me up. And without even having to ask, this kid, who I will say, by the way, was destroying everyone and probably had 90% of the points in every single game we played, walks over from the snack bar, hands me a Gatorade and a little like protein bar, just like that, And it might sound like a small thing, but what made it stick with me, that same afternoon, there was a kid who was over on the sideline who hadn't been able to get in a run yet. And, guys were kind of looking past him. He just didn't look like a basketball player. Just didn't have that basketball player look, I suppose. And, guys were overlooking him. But our guest tonight was the one who said next game, putting him on our team. And, he just made it happen, got him involved, and no big deal about it. It was just, it's who he is. So ladies and gentlemen, that kid from the pickup runs and one of my best friends from childhood who I used to run pickup games with every weekend. I'd like to introduce to you PJ Washington, starting forward for the Dallas Mavericks in the National Basketball Association. PJ was born and raised out of the Dallas area. Basketball was always in his blood. Both of his parents played at Middle Tennessee State. And after high school, PJ went to play at the University of Kentucky under John Calipari, where he played with Tyler Hero and Keldon Johnson, winning 30 games in his sophomore season and ultimately leading to him being the number 12 overall pick in the 2019 NBA draft. PJ was a first-round pick, McDonald's All-American out of high school, all rookie honors in his very first season, and he's only grown and become a consistent starting forward in the NBA since. When he was traded to the Dallas Mavericks, he helped lead that team to an NBA Finals opportunity with that fun Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving team. And ever since then, he's been a consistent presence for them in their lineup, averaging 15-7. And actually last fall, had just recently signed an $88 million contract extension with Dallas, which I think tells you everything you need to know about where his career is at right now. But ultimately, what brings him here tonight isn't the contract or the stats. It's the same thing that, I saw at Lifetime and playing pickup basketball. Just a guy who was wanting to get everyone involved and wanted to know everyone's name and be friends with everyone. And, ultimately, it seems to be his instinct to make sure everyone gets a shot. And through this charity, PJ is investing directly into young players from underprivileged communities, those kids who have the talent but just haven't been able to have the opportunity presented before them yet. He knows what it means to be in the guy in the room who looks out for those overlooked people, who I might otherwise never get a shot. So ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome before me a great basketball player, an even better person, and tonight's featured speaker and creator of this new charity, PJ Washington. Thank you.